The following portion of Fox 43 AM Live is sponsored by Electrical Specialists.
Imagine a storm has just blown through and now it's time to look at the damage. Brandon Hogan with Electrical Specialists answers the questions, what's my responsibility?
How's it going, everybody? I'm Brandon with Electrical Specialist. Today on this episode of Ask Your Local Electrician, we're going to be continuing the series on storm damage. Today we're going to be talking about what is my responsibility. So we get a lot of calls and talk to a lot of people that aren't quite sure what the responsibility is of theirs and what the responsibility is of the power provider. Yes, we know there's a line overhead. Yes, we know there's a meter on the house. Yes, there's a riser or a service mast that goes up. There's some connections. Who owns what and what do I need to fix? So those are some things that we need to go over and make sure that we're prepared. When this happens, we know what is ours to repair and what is not and what to do. So let's go ahead and dig into that. So we're going to throw some pictures up here so we could talk about what is what. So this is an overhead line going to a service mast. There's a weatherhead there. The service mast goes down to the meter. Typically, in a municipality such as a city, the meter, the riser, the weatherhead are all going to be your responsibility as a homeowner. Now, of course, you have to take that with a grain of salt. I'm talking about where I'm located. Every jurisdiction is different. You might want to reach out to your power provider, and they will plainly tell you what they own and what they do not. In the city, the only thing that the power provider owns, typically, is that line going overhead to your house. Now, as soon as it makes those connections at that weatherhead, that now becomes your responsibility, typically. Now, let's talk about out in the county. If you're out in the county and, you got a little more space out there, you don't have a city inspector or anything like that, a lot of times that line going overhead is actually yours. So that's something you need to find out. Call your power provider and say, hey, I'm just trying to prepare myself for a storm or any kind of replacement. What do I own and what do I not own? And they'll be happy to tell you. They have notes in the system. A lot of times they'll have a meter out on a pole and that line will come up and come to your house and you own it. So you'll literally have to get a line truck out there to put it back up. It's not so easy. It may not be that costly, but it is a pain to put back up. So a lot of times out in the county, you will own that line. It's good to know that before something happens. So the first step is know the names and the terminology of the parts and know who owns them and whose responsibility. Once you go that route, we can take you on to the next step. Hey everybody, thanks for watching, hanging out with us. If you have any more questions or if you want to know more about any of these subjects we cover, go to our website at www.especialists.pro. There's tons of stuff on there to get you through it.
The preceding portion of Fox 43 AM Live was sponsored by Electrical Specialists.